2021, a Georgia trooper spotted a motorcycle flying down Georgia 120. Radar locked on 140 miles per hour. What started as a blur on the highway would spiral into one of the wildest and most dangerous crashes you'll ever see.
Still westbound. I tried to channel it. Didn't work. Turning on to 61 North.
Near GA61, the rider faked a turn, dodged around the patrol car, and flew onto the wrong side of the road.
Back westbound, 278,
Dang,
wrong side of the road.
hit him with the hokey.
Black male driver. Coming up on Old Airs, coming up on Old Airs.
What he gonna do though?
Stand by, stand by. He almost hit several vehicles head on from Butler Industrial. Flip it around, back eastbound. Top and Willie, stand by. Black male rider wearing black leather, red pants. Back at 102. Passing Old Harris.
He tried squeezing between two cars but didn't make it. He struck the back of one vehicle, was launched into the median, and the motorcycle erupted into flames.
1050, 1050, 1050, 1050, 1018, 1050, 70, 1070.
1070! 1070!
Get on the fucking ground! Get on the goddamn ground! Get on the goddamn... You fucking stupid motherfucker!
He
I
beating him
don't give
up.
a flying fuck, you dumbass! You fucking idiot! You fucking idiot! I don't give a goddamn flying fuck! I don't give a flying fuck! You
Hey, chat, what's a flying fuck? A fucking fuck? Right.
dumbass!
The rider was found injured but conscious, identified as Alexander Naswith.
Oh! No, he ain't never just called him black twice. And it's not even...
A quick records check showed his license was suspended. EMS rushed him to the hospital, but he'd be facing charges the moment he got out.
Hey, wait! I don't give a fuck! You almost killed several people! Goddamn ass over here!
On June 9th, 2021, Georgia state troopers were called to help capture Terrell Gass, a fugitive wanted for murdering his own grandmother in DeKalb County. He was spotted driving a black Dodge Dart near Godby Road. When troopers tried to box him in, Gass rammed a patrol car and took off, sparking a dangerous high-speed pursuit through South Fulton.
I mean, these GSP vehicles slow. A Dart? A Dodge Dart? Is outrunning y'all?
Somebody call behind me. Clear. We are
Alright, my bad. Spoke too soon. That thing's slow. Go ahead, hit him with the pit. Hit him with the pit. Let's go!
As the pursuit hit the I-285, a pit maneuver sent the Dodge Dart into a culvert off the interstate.
1050, he's still moving. He's still rolling.
Not for long.
He's coming at you, 4943. Coming at you. Get on the ground! Now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Do not shoot! Do not shoot! Got a gun! Got a gun! Get on the fucking ground! Shoot it ahead!
Gass fled on foot up an embankment, repeatedly reaching into his pocket. A trooper hit him with a taser, but it failed after he rolled downhill. He got back up, pulled a handgun, and aimed it directly at the troopers, forcing them to open fire. Terrell Gass was taken to the hospital in critical condition but survived. He now faces charges for murder, aggravated assault on officers, and multiple felonies from the chase. If convicted, he's likely looking at life in prison.
Oh, definitely at mandatory life.
On October 20th, 2022, U.S. Marshals requested help from Georgia State Troopers to capture Irvin M. Robertson, a 36-year-old murder suspect out of Indiana. Driving a 2022
Oh, that's my boy. No, I'm just playing. I don't
Dodge
know that
Ram.
nigga. I don't know
Troopers
that nigga.
tried to stop Robertson near Georgia 20 and Stanley Street. As soon as the lights went on, he took off.
That's that Hemi. Show him what that Hemi do. Slow ass nigga. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the bullshit. He's still riding that bitch though. I gotta give him that.
I gotta get him stopped. Right here.
What? Hit that pit any mile an hour, they don't care. Well, that's a ram.
Robertson drove recklessly, swerving through medians and into oncoming traffic multiple times, putting countless drivers at serious risk.
Just a second, I haven't gone to another street yet. I'm trying to get around on these
Swing that wheel, swing the wheel, nigga.
1050 right here, maybe. Victoria Drive.
Yo. That's a Hemi.
Victoria Drive.
Show him what the Hemi do.
Holly Court. Motorcycle. Samples Road, crossing across Samples Road. 1050 Samples.
After crash, Robertson took off on foot toward a Walgreens parking lot, but troopers chased him down. Surrounded and unarmed, he surrendered without a fight and was taken into custody. Irvin Robertson was wanted for murder out of Indiana. After adding felony fleeing, reckless driving, and endangering the public in Georgia, he now faces charges that could put him behind bars for life in prison. On July 3, 2022, a trooper spotted a black GMC Envoy on I-75 with no one inside wearing seatbelts, including suspect's mother in the back seat. The driver, Jonathan Hartger, initially pulled over onto the shoulder, but as the trooper approached the car, Hartger suddenly mashed the gas, sparking a dangerous pursuit.
That nigga ran in the Envoy. I'm blue. He driving though. I gotta give him that.
Still flying down the wrong side of the road, Hartger forced multiple drivers to swerve out of the way.
Watch this. They playing bumper cars in real life. Pit, 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 pit.
Another trooper rammed the rear door while Rich blocked the front. With weapons drawn, troopers pulled Hartger out. He resisted arrest until a taser changed his mind.
Are you out of your mind?
Yes, he's crazy. He got bleached blonde hair. He's crazy.
You scared me, dude. I scared you, bro. Yeah. I was pulling you over for no seatbelt, dude. You're the fuck out. You're an idiot, dude.
Hartger admitted he ran because his license was suspended. He had no insurance and a warrant out of Michigan. His mother warned him he was going to jail, and she was right. On June 19, 2022, around 9:21 p.m., a trooper spotted a white Chevy Impala on Moreland Avenue with no license plate. The car turned onto Custer Avenue, and as soon as the officer lit him up, the driver hit the gas, blowing past another vehicle and sparking a pursuit. Another officer joined the chase and landed a second PIT, slamming into the passenger side rear of the Impala. The Chevy finally came to a stop, but the driver, later identified as Willie Lee Postel, bailed out and kept running.
That's a nigga. His name Willie Lee. Damn, Impala's slow. Go ahead and hit him with the edge.
Please approximately 80, 85, 35, passing improperly, reckless. Maybe 85, way up. What's your money?
I told y'all it was a nigga.
Let me see your fucking hands. 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 Let me see your fucking hands.
After a short run, Postel tripped and hit the ground, but still refused to follow orders. Even sitting down, he wouldn't roll over. A taser finally dropped his resistance, and officers took him into custody. Inside the car, troopers found vodka, beer, and a shotgun. Postel, a convicted felon, was charged with DUI, fleeing, obstruction, and gun possession. He now faces up to 10 years in prison. On March 3, 2021, a trooper stopped a car on I-675 South for illegal window tint. The driver, later identified as Nikheim Greaves, pulled over without issue, but the moment the trooper approached, Greaves hit the gas and took off down the emergency lane.
That sounded like a Hemi.
Got one overturned, Atlanta. Bad wreck, interstate shut down.
While merging back
I
into
missed that
traffic,
whole-
Greaves slammed into several vehicles. One of them flipped. His car finally skidded to a stop against a concrete barrier, mangled and disabled. Greaves had 3 active warrants, including felony forgery and a parole violation. He was checked at the hospital, then booked into Clayton County Jail, facing several years behind bars. On August 7th, 2021, a red Chevy Equinox was spotted in Fulton County, weaving between cars and crossing solid lines on the ramp to I-75/85. The trooper signaled him to pull over. The driver nodded like he would, then suddenly hit the gas and took off.
Niggas be running in some crazy cars, bro. Running in some crazy cars. And then you trying to run rush hour Atlanta traffic is crazy.
Please stop. .468 Atlanta, we're continuing northbound on the shoulder.
Yeah, 4, do you want some trip?
And 10-4 on 1080, I'm approaching Edgewood.
Left shoulder, right shoulder.
Right shoulder, I'm coming up to you, work your way to the right.
Clearly, about 6 or 8 stages this time. You go ahead and drive. Once you get on call.
Red.
Hey, 14, be with 468.
Alright, stop, traffic stop here.
I ain't gonna lie, that one
Passenger
kinda get
stuff, looks like no 1050s.
Coming up on Beach Street. Clear, coming up on Beach Street.
Exiting. Slowing down.
Coming up on Beach Street.
The suspect exited too fast at Peachtree Street and crashed into a guardrail. 4 people bailed from the car. The driver ran through a parking garage and was caught 0.2 miles later. Inside the vehicle, troopers found promethazine in a baby bottle, a loaded 9mm handgun, and a backpack full of fraudulent checks. The driver, D'Angelo Rogers, was a convicted felon wanted for aggravated assault. One passenger, Latravius Lawrence, was wanted for felony theft. Rogers now faces multiple felony charges and could do over 10 years behind bars.
what? Them boys was riding dirty. But they was trying to run an ATL traffic. They stupid. They real stupid. I'm gonna leave this video like this. You know, it's your boy Snore. I'm gone, man.